Hello and welcome back to episode 18 of my Pokemon Moon Egglocke. My name is Devious Gaming and today we will be continuing from where we left off, making our way to the electric trail on Ula Ula Island. We are here at the bus stop on Route 10, so without further ado, let's head straight into it. So I did go back and check to see if we needed to trade off the Psyduck, which we do. We captured it in episode 16. So today we will be adding 2 more Pokemon to our team when we get to a Pokemon Center. We caught a Fearow in the last episode, which we will trade off and add to our team. And without further ado, let's head straight onto the bus and get up to the top of Mount Hokulani. We will also be making another encounter today. So let's see how it all pans out. Mount Hokulani is the 2nd tallest mountain in Alola. And the tallest... ... Check it out, Devious. You see that steep, jutting, majestic peak right over there? That's Mount Lanakila, the highest peak in Alola. It's a sacred spot, yeah? The closest you can ever get to the legendary Pokemon of Alola. Said to be the Moon Incarnate. That's it, right there, on the peak of Lanakila. That's where I'll establish our Pokemon League. We'll get everybody who's finished their island challenges, yeah, and up there on the peak of Mount Lanakila, they'll battle against the Kahunas to become the Island Challenge champion. I've always valued our old traditions here in Alola, but it's time to make a champion the whole world will recognize. It's time to get our own Elite Four and make our own Pokemon League. To think that someday, the kiddos in Alola will be able to go from being the Island Challenge champion to the World Champion. And then, when we have our own champion, they can show the rest of the world what's so special about Alolan Pokemon and their trainers, yeah? So a little bit of a backstory there about what Professor Kukui would like to do in building a Pokemon Elite Four for Alola region. So let's head straight into our PC. Let's trade off our Psyduck. So let's move him into our party quickly. He is level 24. And let's also move Fearow into our party and we'll hatch both the eggs simultaneously. So let's find a box. This looks pretty good, so let's go for box number 1, and let's take this egg here and replace it with our Fearow, which is also level 26, so we will hatch whatever Pokemon this may be and turn it into our next team member, and also do the same with the Psyduck. So level 26, it's got a nickname Unga Bunga. And the other egg has a nickname Victor. We will not be keeping those nicknames. I do have some nicknames lined up from you guys who commented on previous videos. So let's take a few steps and find out who we'll be adding to our team. So we do have a Snivy. I believe we already have had a Snivy, so that is a Dupe's Claws. So we will pop that back into the PC once we've hatched our second egg. Which seems like the egg has not been set up properly, so we'll trade that one off as well, just to save a bit of time. So let's move that egg into the RIP box, and yes, we have also had a Snivy before, so let's pick box 8 And move that to replace the Snivy. And let's pick box 6 to replace the egg that wouldn't hatch. So let's see again who will we be adding to our team. And we have a Sneasel, which is pretty cool. And we are going to call this one Jason after a previous comment on a previous video. So congratulations, Jason. Welcome to the team. You are going to be named after our Sneasel. We will take a look at the movesets and if the Pokemon is holding an item as soon as we have hatched our second egg. And it looks like we have a Mudbray, which I believe is also a dupes. We'll just check that out now. And if it isn't, I will go back and rename it at the name rater at some point. But let's just double check. And no, it's not. It's not actually a dupe, so I apologise for not naming that Mudbray. So we have Jason, our Sneasel, which is a dark ice type Pokemon with adamant nature, the keen eye ability, and a Razor Claw, which ups the critical hit ratio of the Pokemon. We have moves Throat Chop, Ice Punch, Fake Out, and Counter, which is pretty cool. We also have a Mudbray with its own tempo ability, Brave Nature, ground type Pokemon with Mud Slap, Body Slam, Magnitude, and Close Combat. So I will quickly level these guys up to the level they should be with some rare candies. Shouldn't take too long. So we need to level Jason up to level 26 and Mudbray up to level 24. And as I said, I will re-nickname Mudbray as soon as I bring him back into the team. We do not need to learn Quick Attack. The moveset we have is pretty cool as it is. Again, we're not going to learn Feint Attack. We'll keep our moveset for the time being. Just a few more levels. And then we will pop Jason in the PC till a later date, till we need him. $24, $25, and finally $26. So that is Jason all leveled up. And now we are just going to level up our Mudbray. And then we will continue on to the electric trial on Ula Ula Island. we don't need that one, so let's forget it. Just do this as quick as possible. Oh, bulldoze. What is that looking like? 60. So let's change Mudslap for bulldoze. I think that will be a good trade-off. We've got a level 11, 12, halfway. So just while we are leveling up these Pokemon here, I just want to remind you of the question of the day and how to be named after one of the Pokemon. So to be named after one of the Pokemon in this Let's Play, all you have to do is answer the question of the day in the comment sections below. Today the question is, are you still playing Pokemon Go? So Pokemon Go is over a year old now. They are rolling out some of the legendary birds and raids at the moment. I myself am still playing and quite happy with the new raid system that they've brought into Pokemon Go. It's definitely made the game a lot more sociable and enjoyable to play. So far I have caught myself an Articuno and a Moltres. Sadly not had any luck with Lugia as of yet, and neither have I managed to catch myself a Zapdos, but that could all change in the next couple of days. So let's just switch out magnitude for horsepower. That is perfect. And there we have it. So we have leveled up all of our Pokemon, and we are going to pop them back in the PC. As I said before, I will pop back and rename the Mudbray, as I, for some reason, thought we'd had one before. But it doesn't look like that is the case. As in our IOP box, we have a Snivy, Archon, so we have Viper, Sleep Hour, Markvit, Dark, Atlas, Tigger, Fungus and Terminator in our RIP box, and the egg that wouldn't hatch. And then in our Alive box, we now have Jason, Devil, Voltage, Flame, Luke-like, and we will be calling this guy something in the near future. So let's just heal up our Pokemon and continue on. All healed up, wonderful. So let's head out. We will swap our Pokemon around a little bit in our party. I'm going to move Rabbit to the front. I'm also going to move Bolt up to second place. Not that it really matters. And we're going to head straight over this way. Hey there! You're still as fired up as ever, eh, Royale? Ha! Devious, let me introduce you. This is Mullane. He runs the observatory here and also manages PC boxes, but he's not Hokulani's captain. But I was the captain once, my masked friend. It's Devious, right? Thanks for coming all the way up to Hokulani to visit us. But our captain, Sophocles, is a busy young man, always calculating comets paths or working on festival plaza things of his. So I'll just determine whether you're qualified to take on the trial. I'll gladly show you the skills of a trainer who toughened up while adventuring alongside Kukui back in the day. So we are going to take on this guy here to see if we are worthy of taking on the electric trial and taking on Sophocles, the captain. So we are straight in with a Skarmory here. We are going up against this with our Diggersby. We are going to hit this guy with a double kick, which is not the best matchup here. So I will switch out. into Bolt. Wrong button, sorry. Into Bolt. Hit this with a Discharge. Metal Claw not doing a great deal of damage, which is fantastic. So let's hit this guy with a Discharge. Super effective. One more of those should finish him off. Let's hit him with a Thunder Fang. Oh, he's going to switch out. And he is going to bring in a Alolan Dugtrio. So we will not affect the Alolan Dugtrio with Bolt. So let's switch out to Rachel. He's making plays, this guy. He's making plays. So let's hit this Dugtrio with a Water Gun. He's going to hit us with a Sucker Punch, which does rather a great deal of damage. However, I think that may bring him into Aqua Jet range. But just to be safe, I am going to heal up Rachel with a Hyper Potion. Back to full health, as we don't want to lose anyone. Hits us with another Metal Claw. We should finish him off now with an Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet for the win. However, we do get a speed drop from the Tangled Hair ability on the Dugtrio. Bolt has gained a level to level 31. And he is going to send out his Metang. We are indeed going to switch into Grizius, who should make short work of his Metang. Not the strongest of moves. Hopefully Grizius will learn a better fire move in the not too distant future. Pursuit doing very little damage beyond switching out, so we get hit with a Bullet Punch. Again, not a very effective matchup for him. One more Ember should finish off his Metang, unless he decides he's going to switch out, which he doesn't. So there we have it. We have beaten his Metang. Down it goes. And Grizius also gains a level to level 33. And he's going to send out his Skarmory yet again. And we will switch out into Bolt to deliver the final blow on his Skarmory. He's got no more Pokemon he can switch out to, so he's pretty much a sitting duck. Let's hit him with a Discharge. Probably a bit overkill, I know, but there we have it. We have beaten and gained a few levels for our Pokemon. Gaining level 31. And we have beaten Trainer Mullane and shown we are worthy to take on the Electric Trial. Well, you certainly seem qualified to take on the trial. Yeah, I think he's even stronger than we were at this point of our island trial. One more thing, cousin. The name's Kukui. Who's this Mars Royale you're talking about? Alright, cousin, I'm heading back to Mally Garden. I figured Hal should be done eating malasalada by now. I'll make sure he makes it up here too. That guy's as interesting as ever, my old buddy. Welcome to our observatory, Devious. So we have been granted access to the observatory. We have shown we are strong enough. We're just going to nip back and heal up our Pokemon so we are all ready for the trial ahead. May even switch out Rachel from the team here, as she isn't very effective, but on hindsight we don't want to make this too easy for ourselves, so let's head into the observatory. Modern astronomical telescopes are basically like amazingly good digital cameras, you know. We don't really look through them at space so much as we have them take photos of space so that we can see what's happening up there. So we'll just talk to these guys. We use different waves such as infrared rays and radio waves to detect celestial bodies. So they're all very interesting people. But let's move on. Old Mullane and Sophocles are thick as thieves. They're up all day and all night playing games together and whatever else they do. It's amazing that they still manage to get their work done, but it's not easy on the rest of us. So he's complaining about the relationship that Sophocles and Mullane have. Apparently making their life harder. Just checking there weren't any Zygarde cells we may have missed. And we have arrived at Sophocles and the electric trial for Ula Ula Island. So let's see how well we fare. Let's get started right now, right here. You summon the totem Pokemon and prove your strength to it. That's what every trial boils down to, right? So I thought, why not just call the totem here from the start? So I tried a bit of this and that, and I think I've whipped up a little device to call the totem Pokemon. Perhaps you're wondering why I built a machine. Here at the observatory, we also monitor sound that we detect from outer space. There are some sounds that are inaudible to people, but Pokemon can hear just fine. We broadcast the sound we have gathered terrestrially and monitor the reactions of Pokemon. The machine that summons the totem Pokemon makes use of this technology. Utilizing other sounds we have gathered, we also developed a security system here, but that was actually Big Mo's invention. Just so you know. This will actually be my first time trying it out, so I'm glad you came. I needed a test subject. Ping Totem Pokemon 2, engage. Now the Totem Pokemon should... Vroom! I think the power has just cut out. Oh, no way. Did I just blow a fuse? Oh, did the door close? Let's see. We'll need to turn off the security system to get the door open. We'll have to pass an audio quiz. It's fine. I definitely feel a powerful presence. It's coming now. The totem Pokemon is coming. So let's get this trial going, okay? My trial is about to begin. So we have begun the electric trial of Ula Ula Island. In order to open the door, please respond to the following audio quiz. What sound do you hear? And that was clearly the sound of the Pokemon Center. And as soon as the door opened, we are attacked by a Pokemon. And it is a Grubbin. So with a bug electric typing, we should make easy work of this Grubbin. We'll just hit him with some rollouts. Finish this guy off. Super effective damage. Leftovers healing us up a little bit so we can take some more hits as we decimate this Grubbin with some rollouts. And there we have it, super effective. 2-hit knockout rollout. We have defeated the Grubbin that attacked us when the security doors opened. I knew you could do it, Devious. Oh, and just when I said it, the door closed again. It's going to be okay, the totem Pokemon is on its way. Detected presence of approaching totem Pokemon. In order to open the door, please respond to the following audio quiz. You hear this sound when you get what? So guys, I am actually not listening to the audio as it is connected to my PC at the moment. So I am just randomly guessing the answers to get through this trial. So we are zapping Sophocles a few times. I'm sure he doesn't mind. But it is trial and error. So, whoa, as soon as the door opened, a Pokemon came through. This one is up to you too, Devious. So we are against another Pokemon before we get to the totem Pokemon in this trial, and it is a Charjabug. So let's take on this Charjabug. And the double kick isn't very effective whatsoever. And the spark doesn't affect Wabbit. So let's hit him with some rollouts, as I don't think he can do a great deal of damage to me. The rollouts should be super effective, and they are. And the Charjabug's special defense is rising due to his charge. We gain a little bit more health from the leftovers and hit him with another rollout. So one more should do the trick. And it will be night-night for this Charjabug. Almost back to full health. Thanks to this Charjabug. And there we have it. We have defeated the second Pokemon in this trial. Rachel gains a level to level 33 and would like to learn Double Slap. We are not going to be learning Double Slap today. I knew you could do it, Devious. Oh, and would you look at that? The door closed again while I was flapping my jaw. It's going to be okay. The totem Pokemon is on its way. Totem Pokemon still approaching. It's almost at the top of the mountain. The security system has been 50% shut down. In order to open the door, please respond to the following audio quiz. Which Pokemon's cry is this sound? So let's pick Charjabug. And we got it in one, so that's fantastic. And we are up against another Pokemon. What is it going to be this time? And it's another Charjabug, so we should make pretty light work of this with our Wabbit. Wabbit being our MVP for this episode, putting in the most work. So let's just hit that rollout straight away. Charjabug upping its defenses. As we continue with the rollout onslaught on this Charjabug. And that is the Charjabug defeated with very minimal effort. I knew you could do it, Devious. And then, of course, the door goes and shuts again. Fool me once, shame on the door. Fool me twice, shame on the security system. Fool me thrice, shame on me, I guess. Here it comes. We're picking up the trace of the totem Pokemon extremely close by. Totem Pokemon incoming. So we are now going to go up against the electric trial totem Pokemon. This is the final security question. In order to open the door, please respond to the following audio quiz. What appears when you hear the following music? I believe it is going to be a totem Pokemon. And there we have it, guys. the totem Pokemon. This is the time to shine, Devious. Vikavolt, the totem Pokemon of Hokulani Observatory, has appeared. That is always trying to trip me up, that name. Hokulani. I think I've got it now. You are challenged by a totem Vikavolt. So we are up against an electric bug Pokemon. And we are going to hit this guy straight up with a rollout. We are faster than the Vikavolt, which is pretty good. Vikavolt is going to up its defenses as we continue on our rollout onslaught. We will just keep at this Vikavolt until it's dead before we focus on the Charger Bug. We are locked into rollout. Let's gradually get stronger as we continue. We are going to get our speed lowered by the Charger Bug. And this could be the end of our Wabbit. As we are locked into rollout. And the Vikavolt is dealing a fair bit of damage with its Bug Bite. And Vice Grip. We hang on with 3 HP. But we will not survive another round of attacks. I should have maybe thought about this one. And we have lost Wabbit to the totem Pokemon Vikavolt, which was largely, well, wholly my fault, as I... So who are we going to put up against this Vikavolt? We are going to go in with the Grizius, and we will hit the Vikavolt with an Ember. The Vikavolt is holding a berry which weakens super effective moves. We can take a hit from... We should survive another round of hits. And the berry is now gone, so we should take out the Vikavolt. Almost. Very nearly almost. Can we survive the Vice Grip from... We do. So let's just use our Max Potion on Grizius. And try not get any more casualties. So Ember should finish off the Vikavolt, and then we will make light work of the Charger Bug, and we will complete our first trial on Ula Ula Island, I believe. We are going to get paralyzed here. So let's finish off the Charger Bug. However, we get paralyzed. Can't move. We get our speed dropped, which probably wouldn't make too much of a difference, seeing as we were already paralyzed anyway. We are going to get the Ember off, which is going to be a 2-hit knockout on this Charger Bug. We can survive another Vice Grip, and we get hit with a Paralyze yet again. So let's heal up now with a Hyper Potion. there we have it. We have beaten the electric trial of Ula Ula Island. We did lose our Wabbit, our MVP for this episode. Sadly, he is going to be joining our friends in the RIP box. Wasn't on our team for very long, but did put in some great work while he was here. Sadly, he is no longer, but we have finished and defeated the Totem Vikavolt. And the electric is back on. Convenient. Sophie, Big Mo. Nice work, Captain. You helped Devious here through his trial, and your experiment was a success. It seems that your Ping Totem Pokemon 2.0 uses too much electricity. If we can get a little assistance from Chargerbug, we should be able to make some improvements. Here, Devious, I'll give you this Electrium Z to reward you for beating the Totem Pokemon. So we are going to receive our Z Crystal from completing our completing the trial, and we may give that to Manectric, our Bolt, as he can't use his Mega Stone as of yet, as we don't own a Mega Ring. Sophocles is going to teach us the Z Dance. Thanks, or congratulations, you passed my trial. Congratulations on clearing your trial, and you, Sophocles, did well as a captain. I was really nervous. Don't you worry, I'm sure that I made the right choice in naming you captain, even if you are my cousin. Usually it's the Island Kahuna who appoints the captains, but there are some unusual circumstances here on Ula Ula, so somehow I ended up captain. But you were really great, Devious. I see, then let me reward you. And we also received a Steelium Z. This is one of the Z crystals I collected long ago during my own island challenge to prove my strength and that of my Pokemon. So it seems fitting that it go from me to you. Take it and use it well. If we're done here, Devious, could I ask you to do me a favour? Professor Kukui forgot this. You obtained the Professor's Mask. You open up the key items pocket and put Professor's Mask away inside. He said he would be going back to Mally Garden. Could you take it to him? Maybe next time we can battle. So guys, that is where we will be leaving it for today. We have completed the electric trial on Ula Ula Island, sadly losing Wabbit, our MVP for this episode, who put in quite a bit of work. He's not been on the team long, but he definitely gave it as good as he got. So I won't keep you any longer. Without further ado, I am going to say ta-ta for now.